Hey traders from around the world, this is Jeremy Alexander Newsom with Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It is indeed Wednesday, July the 6th. Yep, it has been a week since we've heard from each other. Thanks so much for watching this review. Got a lot to talk about. So right now I have Facebook up on the list. Might as well talk about it here for a moment. So we had a really decent gap on Facebook. So it was a gap up right there, gap down right there. A lot of people were thinking that this might be an island reversal or some type of really bearish move. Honestly, in my opinion, I think this spectrum and this spectrum are pretty similar, right? Had a gap up and a gap down at about the same price. We trade down and then end up bouncing. Gap up, gap down at about the same price. Trade down and probably ends up bouncing. So I do think Facebook continues to rally here. This might be finally the cover call I get exercise on Facebook, the 115 July. So it's expiring not this Friday, but next Friday. Got $1.02 for that. So I'm pretty excited. But if Facebook closes above this price point, feeling pretty bullish on it overall. A lot of traders in shares on Facebook and probably continues higher. So SPY, SPY, this is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. And I think I nailed this in regards to the expectations, or at least what I think is going on from here. So what I'm going to do is kind of pull up my TradingView charts. If you guys got a chance to follow me on TradingView, you'll probably get a lot of these posts. So here is the SPY common similarity. So I posted this one yesterday. So yesterday, mentioning that yesterday's candle, which was the 5th of July, probably is very similar to the 28th of December 2015. Meaning that you had a really, so I'll hop back over to the chart. So you had a really strong bearish move here for 2 days. Strong bearish move here for 2 days. Really quick bullish rally. Really quick bullish rally. And kind of a pullback. And I think we bounce. So I do think we go higher tomorrow. Maybe into the week. I'm not saying that we're going to roll over necessarily. I mean, we still could. But trading up into 213, that's fine. Got a covered call on SPY. 204, if we get exercise there, that'll be pretty rad. So really, at this particular point in time on the SPY, very strong fact that we closed above the Brexit high, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big deal. Here's my analysis. I didn't expect for us to close above the June 24th candle, but we did. I said, if we do, again, serious bull market trend is coming. So I do think the bulls are here to stay after the whole Brexit ordeal was a big overreaction anyway. It did make that really quick dip and bounce. It dipped a little bit farther than I thought it would, but it did dip, did bounce, and really good looking candle so far right now on SPY. Here's the Dow Jones, DIA, and ticker symbol DIA. You can see nice little lower highs, higher lows, that kind of thing, looking good. Hopping over here to some of the stocks, let's look at Whole Foods. Ticker symbol WFM. Been keeping an eye on Whole Foods for a while. Gorgeous channel. And here's pretty much the analysis that I had a few days ago on Whole Foods. Pretty much saying it's setting up a channel again. You can buy shares, you can sell puts, you can buy calls, you can do a debit spread. There's a lot of different choices on Whole Foods, but regardless, up 2.3% right now. Gotta give a shout out to my nephew, Donovan Warren Newsom, giving his technically 4-week notice to his job. So he's going out and doing the whole entrepreneur, starting his own business is being a business owner. So Donovan, great job, man. That's exciting. Really proud of everybody. Keep up the great work. Let's look at a few others really quick as far as stocks go. Talked about this one a little bit yesterday, Constellation Brands. And I do like this stock long term. If I hop over here to a weekly chart, the ticker symbol STZ, same beer company that makes Corona and everything. And you can see this thing is just on a power trend bullish. Very strong bullish trend. It's unarguably bullish. And if you're looking to buy, I'd say buy the dips. Could it hold that angle for a while? Yes. But maybe not massively longer. So Constellation Brands, here's a little bit of a retest gap. Here's the retest. And honestly, I mean, if it continues higher, you can't fight the trend. The trend is your friend. Be bullish, looks bullish. That's what I'm thinking. Here's Philip Morris, ticker symbol PM. And Philip Morris, if I go over here to a weekly chart, Philip Morris, zooming out, also at an all-time high. So Philip Morris, ticker symbol PM, has never been this high, at least in my charting. Really strong resistance here in 2012. Broke through that resistance recently. retested that old resistance and new support. Nice little distribution phase, consolidation, and overall looks relatively bullish. Here's back to the daily chart on Philip Morris. Zooming in here for a little bit. Here's your short-term channel. So something like this, and it did break out. It is retesting. Earnings is coming up, and expecting Philip Morris to potentially continue just a little bit higher. Let's look at gold and silver. Took some little GLD. I did have a bear call spread on gold, 127, 128. Unraveled that successfully on Friday. Well, I didn't successfully unravel on Friday. Unraveled on Friday, and it became a successful unravel today and yesterday. So gold out of the bear call spread on gold. Made a nice little profit on that one. Pretty pleased with myself. Here's the long-term moving averages on a weekly chart, and you can see that we are nicely above the 200. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white candles in a row with really, really good volume. So yes, gold still does look bullish. Look for a pullback and buy the bounce on GLD. Silver, pretty much the same thing. Really running strong. Posted my really big article on silver that I was buying physical silver back here and pretty much right here in February. So since then, silver has increased about 5 points or almost 35% gain from that particular price. A lot of good volume coming in. Great inverted head and shoulders pattern. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, man, that's a really good inverted head and shoulders pattern now. Well, that's what I love about TradingView. Another cool aspect, we can type in silver, take some SLV, and there was a lot of traders, a lot of real life traders out there getting in some silver. So here's your inverted head and shoulders on silver. Posted that one 2 months ago and was mentioning to buy the neckline, right? Z-neckline. So that was the inverted head and shoulders that we noticed back in, when was this? April, mid-April. So boom, there it is. Trade up, retest the neckline, and bounce very, very nicely. So good inverted head and shoulders. Silver looking good. Trading to the 200-something moving average on a weekly. If you're not in silver yet, I would say wait a little bit. Wait for some pullbacks. That's kind of the analysis that I have on SIL. Vinny was asking about this one. My good friend Vinny Patel. Global Silver Miner ETF is SIL, and on a weekly chart, really, really strong looking move. Probably a 1, 2, 3. And inside that wave 3, I think this is a 1, 2, and this is a 3 of the 3. So really, really strong bullish move coming in on a lot of silver and metal stocks. Here's your daily chart, and just a screaming right now. So realistically, don't buy here. Wait for the pullback and buy the bounce. The trend is your friend. It looks bullish, and everything looks pretty strong at the moment. Can I give a shout out to Justin Bucky? Justin, over the 4th of July weekend, messaged me on YouTube and said, man, I love your stuff. I'm going to watch every single video you've ever made. And he did. So Justin, thanks so much for being a real life trader, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for being a real life trader. You guys absolutely rock. Your next stock review coming out on Friday, which is 2 days from today. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, remember, love life, live life, and trade. See ya.